Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Cynthia of Cynthia's Plans. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. We are going to be planning the week of July 8th through July 14th in my Erin Condren LifePlanner. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back, and let's get started. So this week I'm going to be using a kit from Lavenforest. It was a shop that I actually mentioned in my most recent plan with me. I used some of her doodle stickers in my previous plan with me, and this week I'm using one of her kits. So I'm not sure off the top of my head what this one is called, but it's got kind of like a Parisian theme, and that might actually be a nod to the name. So there's like coffee and a little vintage car. This kind of seems more Monaco than Paris, but this is the look of the kit. It's very classic and elegant, and I just wanted something kind of fresh and simple to do this week with. So we've got a bunch of functional stickers here, including half boxes and quarter boxes. These all have icons on them, so they're easily used for things like TV shows, some bill stickers, and then some heart checklists. You've got some full boxes that include heart checklists as well. More functional stickers, so you've got this weekly full box sticker that I often use for meal planning, and I actually have to go back and look at what I'm going to be using for my meal plan this week. I feel like I worked on it before we went on vacation, and I need to go back and look at it. You've got some headers here, some washi strips, and then this is kind of the same thing, a washi. An image broke up into little washi strips. And then you've got your full boxes here, as well as your habit trackers, and then like a little flag box over here. So this is a kit that I'll be using. I've also already pulled some washi for it from Simply Gilded. So we've got kind of the colors of the kit here. There's like this grayish kind of color that I thought kind of matched well with the colors in here. This pink that is kind of in between this more mauve and this more peach color here, and then also some white. And these two washies are hollow and this one is silver, but I think they'll all go together pretty nicely. So let's get started. So as you see here, I've got a couple of things already noted. Earlier, just a little bit earlier, I'm doing this plan with me in the afternoon. Some representatives from the veterans of the Vietnam War came by and picked up a clothing donation we had to give. Tomorrow I go back to work. Kind of a bummer, but that's how we get the bills paid around here. On Thursday we have a project that involves some painting, so I have to make sure that I'm aware of that so I can bring proper clothing, especially because it's painting that'll be done outside, which it's going to be quite a week to try and do that. It's also payday on Thursday, and then Saturday evening there's an event at work. It's an art reception. It was supposed to be last weekend in honor of Frida Kahlo's birthday, but we were concerned that attendance might be low for the holiday, so it's actually taking place this weekend as well, and it's kind of an art show that pays homage to all the different pieces of artwork that she created in her lifetime, as well as the person that she was when she lived as well. So these are the things that I know are happening this week. It's actually going to be a pretty quiet week. I did that intentionally because I had a feeling I was going to come back from my trip very tired, and I did do a lot in New York, and I am very tired, and we had delays yesterday at the airport, so it was just a lot. But without further ado, I'm not going to just talk your ears off. Let's get started with some of these things. So to start, I think I'm going to put this meal planner, even though I can't fill it completely in yet because I don't know what we're going to do for dinner yet, over here. Let's cover this thing up because I don't really care for it. In fact, stick you there for a second and grab my whiteout. So today I slept in. I'm going to use another sticker from Lavenforest to mark that and put it up here. For my plan with me is I like to go day by day. I know a lot of people will do kind of like the day covers and full boxes and all that kind of stuff, but I like to go this way. That's just how my brain works. So if that's not your style, I don't know if these plan with me's are going to be super enjoyable for you, but it works for me, and that's how I like to plan. So let's get some pink in here. And I think there's TV tonight. I think it's The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Today's, is that on Tuesdays? I think that's Mondays. We'll have to come back to that. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I know Wednesday is New York, so put this in here. Yes, I have not the best taste in television. I like to watch reality TV because it's kind of a mental break for me. I feel like all day long I'm making all sorts of decisions that have real consequences, and for that it's kind of like a mental break, and I don't have to take life too seriously. So yeah, I like to watch some pretty stupid TV shows, but I do also watch some better TV shows. I like Big Little Lies, and I'll probably put that later on in the spread on Sunday. And we were huge Game of Thrones fans when that show was on, but yeah, sometimes I don't watch great TV shows, and it is what it is. Back to work tomorrow morning. Okay, I don't really want to put it exactly flush. I kind of like how I mentioned in my previous plan with me putting stuff in the middle, so I'm just whitening that out so it doesn't look awkward to see times beneath those. And I think I'm gonna get a sticker from the Smushed Peach for that. So the sticker I'm choosing is this little Ray Dunn inspired coffee cup from the Smushed Peach. And as you can see, it's one that I like to use pretty often, but I haven't used it in a little while, so she has a really great shop. If you've never checked her out before, I encourage you to. So I think what I'm going to do in here is put some washi to mark the time that I'm at work, since I don't really think there's anything on here that would need to be noted. I tried not to put work stuff in here just because some of it is not proprietary, but it's just not stuff that I think people really need to see. So and get some stickers from Once More with Love. So I have these workout stickers from Once More with Love. I'm going to be using these to mark my workout. I definitely did not work out while we were in New York. I just kind of enjoyed myself and took things easy, but it's definitely time to get back to basics, so I need to make sure that I'm working out this week. And because I know I'm going to do it at the same time, I don't want to use the same sticker every single day and waste up all of my stickers, so I'm just going to use this washi to mark that it is going to be a trend for the week. And now I've done that, so you can mark all of the days that I am working out. One thing I did miss marking with my Once More with Love stickers on Monday is this afternoon I'm picking up my son from school, and I know I mentioned in the previous plan with me from last week that he loves that, he lives for it, so definitely want to mark that. Moving on to the other part of the week. So with this big chair day thing, I gotta think of how I want to mark this. I think it's going to be the sort of thing that we do for the bulk of the day, so I think I might stick it in the middle of what my normal shift would be, which would be 8 to 5, so maybe like somewhere in here I'll use the sticker. It's big chair day, and again I'll use some of the washi to mark that this is something that's going to take up the bulk of my day. Can never get this washi on straight. If you or a person that can get it straight on the first time. Teach me your ways, because I feel like this uncoordinated person every time I try to do this. Saturday is that event. I don't really care for peach, but this one feels somehow more pink than peach to me, which I think is why it doesn't bother me, because normally I really detest peach. But this one does feel pink a little bit more than most. Alright, so that is the big hits for the week. I do have a birthday that I need to put on here. Thank God for that monthly dashboard at the beginning of the each month now, because it makes it really easy to just refer back to that and add people's birthdays into your planner. So on Sunday is my coworker Jesse's birthday. Now this spread didn't come with date covers like the other spread I did, and so I don't want to use that. I think I'm going to use this silver, or gray kind of washi on top here to bring in some more color like I did last week. That's just going to be my simple way of trying to coordinate what's happening in this spread a little bit better. This is really only the second spread in this new planner, and it's so much different. It's more in line with what my usual week is going to look like, so it's going to be interesting to kind of figure out how I make these different sections work for me and what my daily life is like. Let's see, put this here maybe? Yeah. And then I think I might do this. I hope it's one of the new, but I have a feeling it's the old Christian designs that doesn't really come up. So let's see. Ooh, that actually managed to be not that painful, so that's good. I changed my mind on what I'm doing over here, as you can see. Okay, so full boxes. Okay, so full boxes are down, and we have some more color happening in this kit. It doesn't feel as sparse as it did previously, but as I've mentioned before, I'm a white space planner, so you're never probably going to see a spread from me that's completely covered without any sort of white space. That's just not my cup of tea. Mention Big Little Lies. I need to remember and go look up which day is Beverly Hills for the Real Housewives before I lay that sticker down, because I can't obviously do it on my phone at the moment. And I'm actually behind on Big Little Lies, so Sunday I think I might be binging a little bit. Let's see. Do I want to stick one of these in here? They're really cute, but I just feel like it's going to be too much, so I might use these instead. Meal planning and prep, and we'll leave that as it is for now. I do need to go back and figure out what I'm gonna put for all these days. I did work on a meal plan, I just can't remember off the top of my head, and I haven't looked at my planner at all since we've been on vacation. We got back so late last night, and I've kind of just been hanging out around the house, not doing too much today, being kind of lazy, so I need to kind of reorient. But I knew these big things were the things for this week, and I got at least my kit figured out for the week, my stickers down, and the rest I'm gonna kind of just plan as I go. And that is it. If you have any questions about this kit or this plan with me, you can leave them for me in the comments below. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, I would ask that you consider subscribing and help support my content. And if you aren't interested in subscribing yet, but you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate you doing that. I will see you guys back again here next week for another plan with me in my Erin Condren Life Planner. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely week.